Hello and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to unbox Google Nest Mini. Yes, you heard it right. So this is the latest Google smart speaker offering. This is the second generation smart speaker from Google, and this is called the Nest Mini. Um, so this is basically, it's a smart speaker that connects to your Google profile, basically the Google Home app, and it works as a personal assistant. You can make a conversation and it would give you search results based on the search engine that Google has, and it has got more than that. It can act as a device that would turn on and off and manage your the smart devices that you may have at home or you may be planning. I'm also going to compare the Google Nest Mini with the first generation Google Home Mini. So on the left hand side, this one is the Google Home Mini, and I'm going to also compare how it looks visually, and I'm also going to tell you about the experience, of my experience with this first generation speaker. Okay. So now let's unbox the Nest Mini and see what's inside. Okay. Okay, I purchased this one uh, from Tata Click. They were giving the Black Friday sale, and I got it for around 2,500. Okay. On other web stores, it's costing around 3,000, 3,500 or so. But if you look for any special uh, you know uh, discount offerings from the online stores, you may get it at a cheaper rate. Okay, so let's open the box. Okay, so this is the Google Nest Mini. Okay, so let me see it, how it looks. Okay, so it looks basically the same, and there are some visual differences from uh, Google first generation from this second generation. If you turn back, first of all, so the orange one, the orange back, this one is the first generation, and the black rubbery backside of this speaker on the right is the Google Nest Mini, the second generation. So the primary immediate visual difference, you will see that there is a hanging clip. Okay, so you can hang it on the wall easily, and for the first generation you will have to either purchase a wall hanging attachment separately, or you can place it on the table. The other visual difference, let's go through the visual difference first. What is there? Okay, so you can see the charging point on the second generation is kind of the normal power jack, okay, that comes, and whereas in the first generation you will see that it has got a micro USB port. Okay, it both has got the physical mute button on the left side of the port or the power jack. Okay, the back side is It's kind of rubberized texture, so both will not slip from your tabletop if you are placing it straight on the table. Now on the front and overall look and feel, there is basically no difference at all. You can see this one is the first generation and this one is the second generation. To me, by holding it properly, maybe the second generation weighs a little high. I have not measured it through any measuring device, but it feels like the right one, the second generation, is little heavy, very little heavy than the first one. On the look and feel or the texture of the mesh on the top, both are same, but Google claims that the second generation, this mesh is made up of recycled plastic, whereas the left side, the first generation, is probably the normal fabric material. Okay, so let's keep aside the Google Nest Mini and see what's there inside the box. What else? Okay, so there's some documentation. There's some documentation. Maybe this is, let's get started. This is a kind of manual. Okay, user manual. Let's put it aside. And this one is the proprietary cable jack. Probably this cable jack, you may find it online if something goes wrong with this one. Whereas in the first generation, one of the reason I had purchased this a couple of months back is because of this the USB, micro USB port, because it is compatible with any of the any of the cables that you may have for mobile charging device, mobile charging. But whereas this one is the Google's own jack, you may find it online if something goes wrong. But other than that, I don't think you will frequently put in or out like you would do in mobile phones, because this device does not have any battery inside, so you have to always plug it in and to power it. So there is no option to run it on battery because there is no inbuilt battery. And this power charging cable has got Google logo. I'm not sure if you can see it. So it has got Google logo on the top and it's white in color. And again, you get these clips. These clips were there in the first generation and it's the same in the second generation. The cord length, I guess it's the same, because in the first generation also you get similar power cord, but with micro USB. But this one has got a proprietary jack, power jack. Okay. Okay, nothing else. So I would do another video and I will let you know how this Nest Mini compares with the first generation. But as per my understanding, the functionality is the same. The look and feel is the same. If both the first generation and second generation you put it side by side, I'm sure nobody can guess what is there, which one is the first and which one is the second, unless and until they touch it. So the second generation has got capacitive touch button for volumes. Okay, and pause is also here on the top. Okay, so I will do a separate video and let you know how it sounds. So that is basically what it is supposed to do, the speakers. So I'll let you know how the sound quality is. Thank you for watching. I think I've covered most of the part. If you like this video, do put a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you have not done already. Thank you and have a nice time ahead. Bye bye.